Philadelphia police are searching for a mysterious individual who allegedly terrified the pedestrians while wearing a Chucky-style horror mask. The whole incident reportedly happened early on August 12th near 15th and very close to the City Hall. According to the police, the person approached random pedestrians over a period of roughly about 15 minutes. And here, investigators believe the suspect may have been recording the encounters on the smartphone. That detail, it is particularly important because police suspect that this may have been connected to social media prank or any viral video trend, the bizarre trend that goes on haunting people. But for the people who encountered the masked person, there was nothing funny about that particular incident. Police say that the suspect entered the restaurant shortly after 5:20 in the morning wearing the horror-style mask. He was reportedly refused service because of his behavior. Then came another disturbing encounter. A 40-year-old woman was out for a morning job when the masked individual allegedly stopped directly in front of her. According to the police, he asked, "Are you ready to die?" The woman became so much terrified, she ran away. During her escape, she suffered a leg injury further. The police described the suspect as a thin male, approximately 5 feet 8 inches tall, believed to be between 16 to 20 years old, wearing dark clothes and horror-themed mask. Investigators are now examining surveillance footage and searching social media platforms for any sort of clue. If identified, the suspect could face charges including the threats. And this story, it also raises much bigger question about internet today. When does a prank stop being a prank? If somebody is deliberately terrifying these strangers for views, the people being targeted do not get to choose whether they want to participate or not. The viral video, it may last for a few seconds, but the fear experienced by the person on the other side of the camera, it can go much, much longer. And yes, from a terrifying mask in Philadelphia, let's move to a very different kind of surprise, and that too from New York. This time the reaction is overwhelmingly positive. Donald Trump posted a map claiming that the Strait of Hormuz as a new US territory, and Tehran responded with a map of its own. Well, an official Iranian social media account posted an image of the United States with California highlighted in the blue and labeled as New Territory of Islamic Republic of Iran. Funny? Maybe. The message was clearly designed as a response to Mr. Trump's earlier post. Well, Mr. Trump had shared an image showing the strategic Strait of Hormuz surrounded by the words New US Territory. The White House later reposted that image on its own social media account of X. Iran's response, it was not a formal territorial announcement, though it was a political message, a visual counter-attack. And Tehran's Deputy Foreign Minister, Kazim, he went even further, sharply criticizing Mr. Trump's claim over Hormuz. He said that Mr. Trump's delusion about Strait of Hormuz was either be corrected or Iran would correct it. That is the language that is being used between two nations already locked in a major confrontation. In the meantime, why California? That's the big question. California because it has an extraordinary connection with Iran. Los Angeles County is home to approximately 141,000 Iranian Americans, and this is according to UCLA's Center for Near Eastern Studies. And this community, it grew significantly after Iran's 1979 Islamic Revolution. Westwood became so closely associated with Iranian American life that it earned the nickname Tehran Girls. So when Tehran chooses California for a symbolic map, it is not a random choice. It cannot be. It is a state with deep Iranian diaspora connection. Well, the exchange comes as negotiations between Tehran and Washington that remain stuck. The two nations have signed a memorandum of understanding in June aimed at ending the war. But disagreements over everything, specifically over implementation and navigation rights through the Strait of Hormuz, it have continued. Well, one map claimed Hormuz, another map claimed California. Neither changes the actual border, but Both tells us something important here. The rhetoric is getting louder, and when rhetoric becomes this provocative, the next question is obvious. Could this confrontation move far beyond West Asia? And that takes us directly to Europe. What happens if a conflict that began around Strait of Hormuz and West Asia starts reaching European territory?